The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and the guests, and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliated individuals, organizations, or sponsors. The content is provided for entertainment and informational purposes only, and should not be taken as professional advice. While we strive for accuracy, we make no representation or warranties about the completeness, reliability, or accuracy of the information discussed. Listeners are encouraged to verify facts and form their own opinions. The host and producers are not responsible for any errors, omissions, or outcomes related to the use of this content. By listening, you agree that the host and the production team will not be held liable for any actions you take or decisions you make based on the information presented.
Gently
Want what you heard? Remember who told you? It's your boy Doja told you. And Bella Blaq. Thank you for your grammar consideration.
Born with a glow that was deeper than night. Imagine being denied cause your color ain't right. Back in the schoolyard, they used to laugh and pick a few fights. Cause of her skin, what they were in, she may have cried a few nights. Damn, pretty for a dark girl where she began. They didn't see a star and never thought that she could win. Now she step in room and the lights get dim. And they used to talk down, but all the niggas wanna spin. Hey pretty girl, hey black girl. Hey pretty girl, hey black girl. Hey pretty girl, hey black girl. You ain't pretty for a black girl, you pretty cause you that girl. Hey pretty girl, hey black girl.
Yeah.
Hey pretty girl, hey black girl. Hey pretty girl, hey black girl. You ain't pretty for a black girl, you pretty cause you that girl.
Doja told you that. Pretty for a black girl. Thank you for your Grammy consideration. Bella Blaq, Dirt Roads 2. It's a must. It's one of those must projects that you, if you have daughters and they into hip hop, this is somebody that you want your daughters to be listening to. You know, even if they ain't black. Cause if you know, I ain't never heard nobody say pretty for a white girl, but even if you ain't black, Bella does not discriminate, and neither do we over here at Doja Told You Radio, man. We out to work, celebrate, honor, and entertain all people. Some people we may disagree with. Some disagreements we may debate. Some agreements or disagreements don't need, don't warrant, don't deserve a debate. And that's word to Dame Doja. I would like to welcome everybody to the Doja Told You podcast 162. You did. I know that was a drawn out intro, man. Doja Told You podcast 162. Thank you everybody for checking in, man. Make sure you follow us on all platforms at Doja Told You on Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Why I don't have my stuff up there, I don't know, but let me see if I could find it. But yeah, man, make sure you stop what you're doing right now and reshare, like, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. There we go. There it is. Voila. And if you would like, you can give a donation to our channel by Cash App, Doja Told You Radio, right there. It's right there. DOZHATOLDYARADIO. And we would gladly appreciate it. Thank you. This week's album of the week. Thank you for your Grammy consideration, man. Dirt Roads 2. A Southern Story of Grit, Soul, and Glory, man, by Bella Blaq. And this is a special project, man. Executive produced by Bella Blaq and Fireman. But she got some joints on here, man. She's a lyricist, a genderless lyricist. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. you know, it is even music on here that really can actually, you know, play for the kids, man. It's music that you can actually play for the kids. What's one of my favorite songs to play for the kids?
Yeah.
Shining Star.
Yeah.
Thank you for your Grammy consideration.
Shining, shining, shine, shining, shining, shine your head away. Shining, shining, shine, shining, shining, shine, shine on again. Shining, shining,
Yes, sir.
shining, shining, shine your head away.
Oh, let me get back right on Instagram.
Shine on again.
Hey, 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 yeah.
Shining, shining, shine, shining, shining, shine your head away. Shining, shining, shine, shining, shining, shine on again. Shine bright like you know that you can though. Yeah, it's cool, you can dream of a Lambo. They just mad they can do what you can do. Shine bright, little star, they too much you can't handle.
Watch out, Facebook. We got permission.
Somebody better tell them who the fuck you is.
Yeah.
Looking in the mirror like, who that bitch? She looking in the mirror like, I see you, sis.
I see you, Bella Blaq. I see you.
Again, you must fly and go. Imagine Benjamins. Get your bag and keep ignoring them. More points on the board, keep score, you're winning in. Yeah, now you a flower, you a light show. Fuck a hater, keep shining in your light glow. You're doing good, looking great, breaking cycles. If they ain't on your team, then what the fuck they here for? Yeah.
Yes, man. Again, Dirt Roads 2, Bella Blaq is, you know, you just go check out the album, man. Thank me later. Thank me later. We about to I'm about to fix the Instagram. Fix the Instagram live so we can get back right on Instagram real quick. And then we'll go ahead and start the show. The traditional DOZHATOLDYA podcast, 162, man, of these. But yeah, I just wanted to start off with new music. And also new music this week. We might as well talk about the DOZHATOLDYA podcast playlist. All right, so welcome everybody to the DOZHATOLDYA podcast, man. I'm Dame Doja. We had 2 shows and 1 on this particular episode. If you're listening on the Mixler app, we started off with the virtual artist talent search that we do. Shout out to Aim Don't Miss, man. Don't hit them. Yeah, Aim Don't Miss checking in. And but yeah, we started off with our virtual talent search that we're gonna be doing every Saturday. And it's homecoming Saturday damn near all over the South. And I missed out on doing my show this week, so I was like, man, I got to come in and do a makeup show. So we're here, right? And so let me start the show off with our intro. What we got this week for the intro? Let's see what we got this week for the intro. We played that one already. We got a new intro now. We switched that intro. Hold on, what else we got? Oh yeah, let's get into it.
That's why y'all hear a bunch of fucking I wish you would. I wish the fuck you would. Yes, the fuck you hit on there. Y'all a bunch of big pussies. Don't tell no partner. The fuck is you don't like none of you. Okay? No, how can I be okay? You okay? Are you okay? I look like I'm okay? Don't come up in my face because I hit hard. Fuck wrong with you. I wish you would. You try me and see what the fuck happened. Nigga, we angry. All of us angry out here. Don't think it's y'all alone. You who you telling get out of here? Why you telling me get out of here?
Take a look in the mirror, I'm fine. Again, what?
I wish the fuck you would. Yes, the fuck we hit something.
That was hard.
Don't tell no calm you stupid bitch. That's why y'all are a bunch of fucking criminals. I wish you would. I wish the fuck you would. Yes, the fuck we hit something. Y'all a bunch of big pussies. Don't tell no calm Who the fuck is you? We don't like none of you.
You okay?
No, how can I be okay? You okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I look like I'm okay? Don't come up in my face here because I hit hard. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Try it.
I wish you would.
Try it.
You try me and see what the fuck happened. Nigga, we angry. All of of us angry out here. So don't think it's y'all alone. Get out of here. Who you telling get out of here? Why you telling me get out of here? You asked me a question and I'm answering you. Get out of here. Man. Fuck wrong with you? Oh, stupid ass bitch. That's why you gotta hide the face.
You wanna go to jail?
You told me my mother I can tell you anything.
You wanna go to jail?
Fuck wrong with you? You wanna hit me? Hit me, bitch. You ain't got me. Nobody's scaring you. You're a pussy ass. Come. I got rings on, bitch. So now you gonna fight. You pussy bitch. You're a pussy bitch. That's why your kids them don't like you and your wife is fucking on you. That's why you gotta hide your face. My face ain't hidden, bitch. I'm American, you stupid bitch. Fuck wrong with y'all? You can take me too high. I'm sure in the zoo there first. You know what to do? Tell them, no. You want me? Fuck wrong with y'all? Fuck all of you. Put that on the news. Let Trump see it. Stupid bitch.
Yes, sir. Ooh, boy, that shit gave me goosebumps. He gave me goosebumps, man. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel that? That's why I had to come in on a Saturday, man. Like I said, man, I felt like I've been missing too much. And I've been bullshitting. So I said, man, since I've been bullshitting, I don't deserve to go out there and have no fun. I don't deserve to move on to the next thing. I got to get this thing right. I've been working on this thing for long enough. Why I got to get this thing correct? So welcome again to the DOZHATOLDYA podcast. Baby was coming with it, wasn't she? Whew. I'm gonna have to make a couple of clips out of that one, boy. I feel like doing that right now. I don't even want to even finish the show. Let me get into another intro clip, man. Let's get into these clips, man. I told y'all I got them for y'all.
So I've come to the conclusion that the 9 to 5 is going to be dead in probably the next 10 to 15 years. And there's only going to be a select few people who are going to be able to succeed in the future once the system dies. I say that because job security doesn't exist anymore. The cost of living is going to continue to go up. Every time you look at the news, every time you get an email, it's saying, we're raising the price of this. The vehicle registration is going up. Your Netflix subscription is going up. This is going up. That's going up. We're raising our prices. They go up and up and up. But guess what hasn't been raised? None of our wages have been raised, right? If you work in a sales job, you know that they continue to move the goalpost, right? If you work in a standard hourly job, you know that they make you do more and more and more work. They put more and more and more tasks on your table, right, without compensating you anymore. They may give you a 50-cent raise, if that. They may not give you a raise at all. Social Security. As a generation, we're not going to get any Social Security because all the boomers are using up all that Social Security, and there's not enough of us young people to feed back into the Social Security. So by the time we get to 60 and 70 years old, there's not going to be any retirement money left for us. This system that promised us stability, security, a well-off life, that's not going to exist. And the only way that we're going to be able to overcome this is you're going to have to learn how to utilize the internet to make your own money. A job is not going to provide you the stability and the security to support yourself in the future. You have to learn how to utilize the internet. Now, your entire business doesn't have to be on the internet, but you need to learn how to utilize the internet and have some kind of tangible skill to make money. Whether that's you know how to do hair, you know how to do nails, you know how to fix cars, you know how to sell a product or service. You're going to have some kind of tangible skill, and you're going to have to learn how to utilize that skill on the internet. Or you're going to have to use the internet in some way to sell that particular skill. That way that you can make a decent amount of income to support yourself. Because like I said, the cost of everything is going to continue to go up. The goalpost is going to continue to be moved. And a lot of this stuff is kind of out of our control. We can't hope and pray that billionaires decide to have a heart and decide to pay us equally. And like, unfortunately, I feel like you have more control over yourself and what you can do than putting that faith into these millionaires and billionaires that truly don't give a fuck about us. So the difference between people who are going to succeed are going to be the people who utilize the internet, and the people who are going to fail are the people who are going to continue using this dying system and believing in it and not learning how to change and adapt in a world that's constantly changing and constantly adapting.
Yes, sir.
You're listening to DOZHATOLDYA Radio.
Shout out to that brother, man, and I like that message. That message really, really resonated with me. It was like we are going to have to adapt. AI is coming in. Not only is AI coming in and taking all the jobs, it's taking our attention, is forming us or grooming us for robots to one day, run our life. And then on top of that, on top of it all, it's ruining the environment. AI fucking up the environment. And it takes so much water to cool the servers and the machines that make these AI pictures that y'all love to make. That now the AI is we're running out of water. To keep it frank, now we fucking around running out of water. Ain't that some bullshit? I just realized something. Let me see if I can fix it. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, that didn't work. All right, so what else I got for y'all? I want to say a rest in peace to D'Angelo. Rest in peace to D'Angelo, and I guess we gotta do a real rest in peace, huh? Do I have another intro?
What is the blackout? It's not a culture war, it's a power grab. In less than a year, the Blackout Report has documented more than 15,700 attacks on Black progress, erasing data, banning books, slashing funding. And the goal is clear: erase the record, distort the evidence, suppress the dissent. Here's what erasure looks like. The Pentagon deleting Jackie Robinson's military page. 591 Black books banned in 2025. Entire museum exhibits on Black migration and diaspora shut down. This isn't just about the past, it's about erasing the future. Distortion means rewriting truth to warp reality. $9 million cut from sickle cell research. $42 million pulled from Black maternal health programs. More than 6,700 federal data sets erased, from health to housing to justice. Even Confederate names restored on U.S. bases. That's not coincidence, that's strategy. And suppression hits closest to home. 306,000 Black jobs lost while national employment stayed flat. More than $3.4 billion in grants cut for health, education, and opportunity. Nearly $250 million stripped from HBCUs and scholarships. Whole neighborhoods left without protection from floods, asthma, or poison water. The harm is real. Black workers pushed out. Black mothers and fathers denied healthcare. Children denied their history. But the Blackout Report is also proof. Proof that when we shine a light, we can't be silenced. Because Black history is American history. Because Black progress is American progress. And because protecting it means protecting the future itself. Read the full Blackout Report now by clicking the link in my bio. Healing starts with knowing. Follow for more.
The Blackout Report, man. Let's give a round of applause, man. Again, I want to say rest in peace to D'Angelo, man. We lost him to pancreatic cancer. The great D'Angelo, legend in the R&B music space, gave us a few classic albums. Whether or not really know, if you know, you know. For many of us, I'm just gonna read this post. Let me see. For many of us, we didn't just listen to D'Angelo. We became adults as time when his music genius first began to be appreciated by the world. His songs served as a sonic inspiration and the soundtrack of our lives. He was played in our first cars, at our first apartments. We dedicated his music to our first adult loves. And his music played while we sat in solitude after our first adult heartbreaks. When he took a break from recording, we missed him. when he came back, we celebrated him, and now he's forever, and he's gone forever, and we will miss him again. Rest in peace to the man who truly swam in what Donnie Hathaway so beautiful called the pool of black genius. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. By at Left Sent This, Left PhD on Twitter. I didn't like that. I didn't write that. I write what I like. I like that. But yeah, that's cool, man. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Again, these 3 albums, man, the influence of these 3 albums is hysterical. I had Brown Sugar. Matter of fact, I had the first 2, Voodoo and Brown Sugar. I didn't get the Vanguard, and the Black Messiah album. I actually probably had it downloaded or something. But yeah, man, definitely. It was like D'Angelo when he came out. It was like he wasn't even from our time. It was like he was from 30 years prior, and we just was able to get him in the future. Might have been a time traveler. But you will be missed, D'Angelo. Y'all make sure y'all keep them D'Angelo playlists going for the rest of the year. And the sad story about D'Angelo's passing, man, is that he passed 6 months after Angie Stone and Angie Stone's son. Well, their son now has had to bury both his parents in 1 year, man. That had to be tough. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. Rest in peace, D'Angelo, man. Hold on, what we did wrong, huh? What we do? Hold on, I gotta fix something that I done broke. I broke it. Did I fix it? Yes, I fixed it. All right. I know I be doing that during the wildest times. Just blanking out. I'm supposed to be paying respects to these people. All right, man. Let me get this thing in control here. What else we got? Here? See if I got anything else on D'Angelo. He was the age of 51, y'all, man. Pancreatic cancer. Let's take a moment of silence. All right, man. Keep this thing moving. Bad Bunny during the Super Bowl. We did not cover that. I wanted to talk about that. We did not talk about it. So I want to discuss Bad Bunny during the Super Bowl real quick. What does that mean to you, anybody out there? Are y'all mad that Bad Bunny is doing the Super Bowl too? I'm not really into Bad Bunny's music as much, but it didn't bother me that Bad Bunny had got selected to do the Super Bowl. I knew eventually it would happen. He is a iconic artist, one of the biggest in the world. But a lot of people seem to be ticked off about the decision, for whatever reason. And you got people on both sides. Some people are very, very happy, and some people are very, very mad that Bad Bunny will be headlining this year's Super Bowl.
I almost just choked my coffee when I read this. The outrage over the Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show has hit full hysteria. The organization Turning Point USA, founded by Charlie Kirk, has just announced an alternate Super Bowl halftime show called the All-American Halftime Show. Because, Bad Bunny is not American, even though he's Puerto Rican and Puerto Rico is part of America. For some reason, I get the feeling that Ted Nugent might be part of this. Which halftime show will you be watching? The real American halftime show or the brown people aren't Americans halftime show? I almost just choked my coffee when I read this. The outrage.
Yeah, so, there's a few folks that I wasn't too happy about the news of Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl. And again, I don't know Bad Bunny's music. Can't say that I'm a fan. But I was like, who cares? It's halftime. Are we lost here?
Bad Bunny.
We're here to see the football game. Who cares who's performing? I remember when Beyonce was performing. It was a big deal, but I didn't care. I didn't feel like any man should care, except for last year when we got Kendrick Lamar, or maybe for the year when we had Michael Jackson, maybe Dr. Dre. I kind of cared, maybe a little bit. But again, man, here to see the game. So even if y'all do y'all alternate Super Bowl performance, nobody's going to give a damn about that. Like, a lot of times, man, you white folks, man, y'all need to get over yourselves, man. Get over yourself, man. Everything, everything's been about y'all for quite some time. And I understand y'all had to sit through Usher and Kendrick Lamar, and y'all had to sit through Dr. Dre, I guess. And so y'all think that we gonna sit through Kid Rock? Nah, dog. It ain't going down like that, dog. We ain't fucking around with that. Now, this was a fake list. I don't even want to say that this is the list, but I want to laugh at it real quick. So if this was because this is a Chat GPT flyer, and I don't think no folks gonna go out like that. But sometimes you can't put it past them. So, okay, with this list right here, right? They got Kid Rock headlining. Like, I don't even know, if they got all the time or the hits to keep, put all these folks on stage. But, they're talking about they're going to put Travis Tritt, Kid Rock, Aaron Lewis, Jason Aldean, John Rich, Lee Greenwood, and Forgy Gago Blow with his bitch ass. And that's what you get. That's why your own folks couldn't even spell your name or spell your name wrong or right. I can't even talk right now. So he's going to try to mess with me on that. But hey, Forgiato Blow, they put you at the end next to measles. And they couldn't even spell your name wrong, son. Them folks don't fuck with you. You don't have no hits. And on your part of the Super Bowl, we definitely going to the bathroom. They done mentioned that they were gonna put Creed up there. I like Creed. But again, man, men shouldn't care about these type of things. Men shouldn't care about these type of things. Just let it go, man. Y'all had U2, y'all had Shakira. She wasn't from America. And now y'all trying to say, and she did Spanish. So now y'all trying to complain because it's Bad Bunny. But shout out to Bad Bunny because he went on Saturday Night Live and let them folks know that he ain't come to play. Bad Bunny went on SNL and said, hey, when it comes to the show, y'all better get ready. And you got a few, what did he say? Hold on. Let me see.
Hi, I'm Bad Bunny, and I'll be hosting the season premiere of SNL this week with Doja Cat.
Bad Bunny, Doja Cat, and I'm Chloe Salamander.
Don't do that.
No, totally. Chloe Lion? Rawr.
Is getting worse. Hi, I'm
Bad Bunny. Hi, I'm Bad Bunny. Doja Cat. Yeah, man. So he said, hey, y'all got 4 months to learn Spanish, man.
I'm very excited.
Shout out to I like that. I like that. I wasn't mad at that at all. Like he say, man, if you don't know, you got a few months to learn. So y'all better get on y'all Duolingo. There's a couple of different ways you could figure it out. Duolingo. You have a couple of more months to learn. But yeah, man, the ladies definitely gonna love the Bad Bunny Super Bowl performance, and that's what all counts. If the ladies are happy, shoot, we happy, right, fellas? You know what I'm saying?
Good, man.
No.
All right, so keeping this thing moving. Rock Nation sues Akademiks and Adin Ross. Let's talk about it.
Now, even when I was talking to the judge today, I told the judge, I said, Judge, the reason why I feel this is harassment, Rock Nation sent people to my house out of the last 70, 75 days. 40 days out of those months, people are parked out my house. It's like a stakeout. I get paid the big bucks. I'm cool with it. I'm not tripping. They've expanded their effort. They're now camping out of everybody who I know's crib, and it's not for me because they all know where I live at. Now, even when I was talking to the judge today, I told the judge, I said, Judge, the reason why I feel this is harassment, Rock Nation sent people to my house.
So yeah, man, Akademiks and Adin Ross are being sued by Rock Nation, and they say Jay-Z got Nicki Minaj, Adin Ross, and Akademiks shook, as they should be, son. Because it's The Rock.
Hired by a law firm to come here and talk to you.
Oh shit. So Drake bought his music. That's what you're trying to say. Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure he does.
You're 100% sure. Are you dumb?
Yo, Rock Nation, what y'all got going on, man?
I promise he doesn't.
Rock Nation, Meg Thee Stallion, all of these people. What y'all got going?
Here, I was hired by a law firm to come here and talk to you.
Oh shit.
So yeah, man. Adin Ross, Akademiks, you gotta be careful what you do on these platforms, man. Who you mess with, man. Some of these folks got time and they got money. So Akademiks, Adin Ross been hurt all 2025 ever since he endorsed Trump. Since he had Trump on his podcast, I mean, of course, he's shot through the roof and he's one of the most popular people in entertainment. But at the same time, was it worth it?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Governor, this is getting serious, bro.
Stupid.
No shit, dumbass. So now motherfuckers just can't speak about their opinions. I'm getting out of America then. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not trying to say names because I don't want to get super defamation, but you know who you are. You're a horrible human being. I don't give a fuck. You're a horrible, lying human being. I promise you. And karma is really real in this universe. I can't wait. I actually cannot wait. I cannot wait till the real comes out. I can't fucking wait, bro. Cannot wait.
Adin Ross says he wants to leave America after him and Drake are allegedly being sued by Rock Nation for speaking their opinions about other artists. Now, that headline is completely misleading. But Adin Ross and Akademiks have been saying and doing some slimy stuff and sided with the wrong side on it, you know. When it came to the Drake and Kendrick Lamar stuff, Adin Ross be talking shit about Doechii. And now he got to deal with the consequences. Because some folks got long money and they got time. And, you know, they gonna get on it. So, yeah, man, I don't really know too much more on that conversation. I'm gonna wait till the lawsuit kind of starts. But it is what it is. They said so. Let's get back to Drake using bots, because I ain't even get a chance to cover the fact that
his music. That's what you're trying to say. Drake bots his music. That's what you're trying to say. Allegedly.
I'm 100% sure he does.
You're 100% sure.
Yo,
that nigga was shook.
Allegedly.
Look at this nigga act face, man. This boy act shook. Son look mad hurt. Akademiks shocked when alleged Roc Nation investigator claimed they're 100% sure that Drake bots his music. Now, I don't know. I don't be looking at Spotify. I really don't care. Damn, they booted me off of Instagram. I really don't care, but at the same time, I'm going to just close this chapter on the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, right? But I have to talk about the fact that the case was dismissed. What does it mean now that after all that suing and and calling out people for domestic violence and saying all this untrue stuff and then being mad when it happened to you, what does it all mean now? I just want to ask folks, like, I know y'all don't care about anything like that. Kendrick is in court-wise. That was just outright nasty. So, does he do an apology tour? Is an apology tour in order? It's that, son. So yeah, man. We'll put it to bed, but what does it mean like now? How do people feel about Drake? If he come out with some slaps, y'all just waiting. Y'all been waiting for quite some time now. And you still haven't got your number one. You still haven't got your hit record. But at the same time, nobody don't even care what that man did to another man's family, because he don't have one. I don't know what he got. He got, I ain't gonna talk like that. But that was nasty. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So this thing getting kind of glitchy. So we're gonna take a break from Instagram for a cool second, real quick. And let's talk about, let's get into some serious stuff. Derrick Groves was discovered and hold on, let's do a countdown. Wave your hands from side to side like, hey, ho, hey. All right, we good. Derrick Groves, man. So they say that this is supposed to be Derrick Groves' girlfriend. The girl who told on Derrick Rose. Damn, bitch. Speaking of nasty. He was a nasty one, man. So Derrick Groves, the guy who escaped prison, Louisiana prison, about 6 months ago, with the help of Dariana Burton, They say she's in jail right now. Let me see if I can pull up my boy's mugshot. Okay, yeah, Derrick Groves, man, a.k.a. Studface. They finally caught him last week in Atlanta. And them Atlanta boys done told on Derrick, man. That's fucked up. I don't understand why he even came to Atlanta, though. That was a big mistake. Huge mistakes, Derrick. Why would you even come to Atlanta? Like, come on, bro. You gotta be more smarter than that. These niggas is treacherous. You know what I'm saying? You think you could blend in. But nah, dog. Them niggas gonna find out about you, bruh. And they gonna tell they people. and then the news gonna spread. Folks gonna find out. So yeah, Derrick Groves, the last infamous inmate, had been caught because his girlfriend snitched on him after an argument, allegedly. Once a woman knows your secret, you know it's only a matter of time before she uses it against you. It's not my words, it's the words of Sadia Knight, Sadia_Knight on Twitter. But yeah, that's it was just reported a neighbor said he had been living there with his girlfriend. The neighbor said that they heard Derrick and said girlfriend fighting earlier this morning. Then a few hours later, SWAT converged on the neighborhood and the house. I bet nobody called New Orleans tip line at all. The girlfriend got mad and ratted him out. So yeah, that's just a couple of folks was expressing themselves on the Twitter. See what else I put out there. But yeah, they said this is the alleged girlfriend. And
It's a new one. Ain't no we stress no nigga around here, get a new one.
Okay. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. Yeah, man. Derrick, I feel like Derrick was ready to go back to jail. Derrick was tired of being out here, man. He probably got tired of dealing with her every day. You gotta think about it, bro. He got tired of dealing with this. No, he got tired of dealing with this. Come on. And then, it's only a matter of time before she was going to use it against him. Definitely. So, yeah, that's she's a former Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office employee arrested for allegedly helping inmates escape. She also accused of picking up and transporting another inmate, Linton Van Buren, to a relative's home. So, yeah, he got tired of dealing with that. That's all that was. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. Bro was like, all right, enough is enough. And she was like, oh, you talking that shit? You fucking another bitch? She called him speaking to another bitch on Instagram. And called them folks on him. And he was ready to go back. You could tell. Look at this.
Do we have Derrick Groves?
Yeah, he's right here.
If you could come up, sir. I'm right here. Have a seat, if you don't mind. Good morning.
This one or the green one?
So, sir, I'm Judge Wolf. This is your extradition. I'm going to go over your rights so you can decide whether you want to waive extradition or not. You're wanted out of the state of Louisiana for aggravated escape. I'm going to explain to you first what happens if you decide to have an extradition hearing, then what will happen if you decide not to have one. So you have the right to an extradition hearing if you choose. You have the right to hire an attorney to prepare for it and conduct that hearing. If that's your choice, I will postpone the hearing for a reasonable time, 60 to 90 days, for you to obtain counsel. The law does not give you the right to a public defender or appointed attorney for purposes of extradition. If you choose to have the hearing, I will reset your case 60 to 90 days to allow your attorney to prepare for the hearing. At the hearing, there will be 3 issues. Are you the person named in the warrant? Did the governor of Louisiana sign the warrant? And what you're charged with in Louisiana, is that a crime in that state? I cannot consider your guilt, innocence, the merits of the case, or evidence connected with the underlying case. If after the hearing I determine that the requesting state, Louisiana, has met its burden of showing those three things, then they would have approximately 15 business days to pick you up. If they don't, then you'd be brought back before me and I would consider releasing you. If after the hearing I were to find that Louisiana failed to prove those three things, then you would be released. You also have the right to waive or not have that extradition hearing if you choose. If you waive your hearing, then Louisiana has approximately 15 business days from today to come get you. If they don't, then you'd be brought back before me and I would consider releasing you. However, you may be held up to 30 days before being released. Regardless whether you're released in Georgia, you are subject to arrest again at any time as long as this Louisiana warrant remains active. So even if you are released, you may wish to consider returning to Louisiana to have the matter resolved. Also, the media is here. I want to let you know they filed the appropriate paperwork. It's called Rule 11, and that was signed by one of our judges, our chief judge, and so they are here as well. You also have the right to remain silent. So let me just ask, though, do you have any questions about your extradition rights? No. And do you want to challenge extradition, or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
You want to go back to Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
I
well,
do
ready
find you
to get
freely,
back.
voluntarily, and knowingly are waiving your extradition rights. I'm going to sign the paperwork, and that's all we're going to do here today. Thank you, sir.
My boy was ready to go back home. I was say, you think I want to go back and deal with that bitch? Hell no. That boy ready to get back home, Jack. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like a lot of that be because of institutionalized, you know, because people become institutionalized. They don't want to deal with bitch ass bills. But my boy say,
Regardless whether you're released in Georgia or have the matter, they filed.
but really, you know, he didn't want to be held in the different facilities. But bro, you ain't never getting out.
No. And do you want to challenge extradition, or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
Say, I'm done. I'm done. Say, you don't want to deal with no bitch ass bills and a mean ass old lady. I said, no, fuck that, man. I want to return where I'm from. And say, why would I want to pay attention to that and pay bitch ass bills? There was another. Okay, let me see. Let me get this. Let me get us all the way back right. So there's a. His landlord was like, I don't know what was going on. Landlord act like he wasn't even there. I mean, he act like he didn't even know who he was renting to. Landlord was all capped out.
From someone saying that
I don't know what was going. I don't know. This I don't. I'm like you.
Hold on, man.
Told me he got a call from someone saying that he needed to come and check out his house. When he got here, this is what he saw. Take a look. The front door broken down. Take a look at that window there. It is gone. Look over there to the right. The garage door, it is obliterated. This home is a mess. McQueen says he didn't know his tenants and never expected to see something like this.
I mean, I don't know what was going. I don't know. This I don't. I'm like you. Speechless.
Nah, bro.
I'm like you. speechless.
Richard McQueen was speechless after he arrived at the home he rents out on Honeysuckle Lane and found SWAT officers left it severely damaged. I had to tell McQueen police damaged it trying to get an escaped double murderer out of the home.
They was quiet. When I went, I was just getting the rent.
He says his daughter collected the rent and he had no idea who was living here. Police say they got a tip 28-year-old Derrick Groves was in the home. They tried to get him to come out, but he refused.
We deployed a number of canisters of gas to help move him throughout the house, which he moved to the basement of the house. Soon after, Clayton County K-9 was deployed in the crawl space of the location and found him in that crawl space.
I recorded this video of officers bringing out a handcuffed Groves. As they led him away in a patrol car, he screamed something to our camera. And neighbors say officers used some sort of battering ram to puncture holes in this home in an effort to get Groves to come out. McQueen is very concerned about who's going to pay for all this damage. He kept looking at the damage and seemed just stunned that out of all the houses Groves could have been found in, it had to be one that he rents. Police here, they got it.
You were just collecting the rent. My boy say, man, I was just collecting the rent. Shout out to Hood. I get to talk. I mean, that would be hilarious. All right, so there's another clip. I'll show y'all real quickly.
Everything y'all brought to me, man. Y'all see what's going on, the people fucking over me. They trying to silence me. I'm innocent, you hear me? Thank y'all, you hear me? I appreciate all the love. My PIN number back working, DOC, y'all can reach out to me, you hear me? I love all y'all, you hear me? That's all good, man. It's free the game. It's free the fucking game. Man, Gemini game, man. You know what it is.
Go ahead, brother.
So that boy already done got to a phone already.
They ain't gonna seek you out, you hear me? They can't keep a real nigga down. And one thing about me, you hear me? I'm on all 10. I ain't crying, I ain't doing no sweating, you hear me? I'm gonna give it back for the pill like I did the first time. You know they fucked over me. You hear me? They got innocent.
Who fucked over him though? Like I'm a bit confused on that part. They know they fucked over me. No, your old lady. It was your old lady that fucked over you. You know what I'm saying? Got me over here talking like an Irishman. You know what I'm saying? My Louisiana accent's like a bad Irishman. But who does he mean they fucked over me?
He back like I never left him. You hear me? I saw the cars, you hear me? Hold it down, okay? You know, I'm gonna do the same on my end. Facts. You hear me, sir?
Nigga gonna bag you. Stop playing.
Ashley Boys. Don't forget that.
You know that.
Did he just shout out the Backstreet Boys? Yeah, Derrick, what's going on, buddy? Oh man. Like I said, I feel like brothers didn't want to deal with no bitch ass bills no more. You know, plain and simple. You go back to prison. You get with your homeboys. You ain't got to pay no bitch ass bills. And, you know, everything back to normal. Everything back to normal, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me see if I can find one of my favorite videos out right now. While I look for one of my favorite videos, I guess I get on to the next topic or play a quick clip. Let's get into a quick clip real quick, like. That's all it is. I just have to get that. All right. So, other than that,
Shut up! Why would I give what shape the motherfucking earth is? Why would I give a fuck about some shit like that? I will have no voice building here and pay big ass bills. I will have choice to still live here if some shit like that. Fuck about some shit like that. Why give a fuck about some shit like that?
I have no choice but to still live here and pay bitch ass bills. My boy Derrick Groves say, man, what the fuck? I still want to be around for that. What's up, Bogart, man? Shout out my boy Bogart checking us out on Instagram right now. Say, man, I will still have no choice but to pay bitch ass bills. Nobody don't want to pay them bitch ass bills, man. Nobody don't want to pay them bitch ass bills. All right, I just finna go through this clip real quick. Why not? America's top company by revenue had been General Motors, damn near from the 50s all the way for 20 years to 1974. Then Exxon Mobil was that top company at $42 billion in the 1970s. At $42 billion for about 3 years. Then General Motors, you know what I'm saying, took the lead back again. But then Exxon said, fuck it, I'm going to take the lead again. You know what I'm saying? Notice, that they only passing. You notice that the wealth is only being passed between, you know what I'm saying, a certain type of people. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You had to be able to own some major oil or own the thing that's using the oil, right? You got the thing that is using the oil and the thing that is selling the oil as the top companies in the country in the 70s and the 80s, right? And all the way to the 90s even. General Motors, you know what I'm saying, all the way to 99. Then Exxon, you know what I'm saying, took over for one more year. They got to 210. They were just taking turns, just like they was like trading money, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth. Exxon got back up in 2001, and then Walmart said, oh, hold on, cuz. Hold on. We good now. We'll take over from here. So then Walmart took over. You know what I'm saying? So now that Walmart, all right, let's get back to it. So then Walmart took over for a couple of years. Exxon was like, hey, man, hold on, man. We got this oil, cuz, and we still going to be on top. So in 2006, Exxon got back on top with $339 billion. Walmart said, hold on, man. We're going to run a couple of sales. We're going to do some Black Friday deals. And then they took over 2 more years. And then Exxon said, hold on, we want it again. So we got oil, and we're going to keep them cars using it. So they got $442 billion in 2009. But then Walmart said, hold on, back, cuz we got this. In 2010, Walmart, had 2 more year run. But then Exxon came again with $452 billion in 2012. But then Walmart said, hey, enough is enough, cuz. Consumers, retail, folks don't need to drive. We don't need that oil. And so since 2013 to 2025, Walmart has been the largest company according to revenue in the United States of America. I don't know whether to applaud that or really to be mad. You know what I'm saying? Get the strap, but $681 billion currently. But Exxon was not trying to give up. Exxon was not trying to give up that number 1 spot. They would do anything in their power to get back in control. But unfortunately, that might not work no more, Exxon, because of this man right here. The man right here by the name of JB. I call him JB. But his name is Julian Brown. Inventor, master inventor, environmentalist, overall good guy, Julian Brown, a.k.a. Nature Jab on Twitter and I think Instagram. He has created, invented fuel from the waste and recycled plastic. So he, unless Exxon's, start making plastiline, he is going to keep Exxon forever being that top company in the country ever again. And so we must know about this guy. We got to protect him, because he's an overall good guy. He be doing giveaways online and, running around talking to the people about his invention. And he did giveaways. He makes what is it that he made? He makes all kind of inventions. He makes sunblock, insecticide, insect repellent. So he got break it on down step-by-step process of how he do it all. So it's legit. I want to say he's from Atlanta. You see, he got the nozzle right there. But Nature's Jab, man, this is a very, very good guy, man, genius. And he breaking it down. Damn, they're just giving away the game. And I don't know if I don't really, that part about the story is the part that I don't like. I don't like the fact that he just kind of giving them folks the blueprint on how it all works. Down to the lab reports.
So guys, I have some sad news. I took Pyro to the vet, and he did have a chip, and he does belong to some people in Mississippi. That she was out for deployment, so she didn't even know he went missing.
About a damn dog. About the dog he found the other day. I'm like, I don't think I'll keep him. And it's 110 octane. All right, that was getting kind of annoying. I'm sorry, y'all. It's 110 octane, his fuel. And again, this man got to be protected by all costs. Julian Brown, Nature's Jab, congratulations and job well done. Job well done. Because he be online, man, saying that he want to buy dinner for people and meet up with folks. And sometimes I be worried about because you know what I'm saying? You just can't really trust people these days, man. But definitely, he definitely showed everybody the process, step-by-step process of him creating plastiline and fueling a car. So he's definitely legit. And we know Exxon ain't going to be too happy about that.
Every single panel you see in this field here is a donated and reused panel. It is the last time to run the world's first solar continuous, say it with me, microwave pyrolysis reactor, baby. No clogs, baby. Limpiar, muy limpiar. Plastoline.
2023 Scat Pack right here. It's on the E.
It ain't starting up.
Hey, it's empty. The car won't start. We're gonna pour it in. You ready, guys?
All right,
Most of it is going in. I had to trim the thing off, and I think that's it.
All right, we think that's it.
W car control.
All right, it's empty.
Give it up again. W car control.
Back up. All right, Tommy. Hit it.
Hit it.
Some natural deodorant, use code ATL and 20% off. You can get the event merch right now on DOZHATOLDYA.COM with me in front of the Sky Pack here. Once again, code ATL for 20% off. Thank you guys so much for making it out here today. I want you to start with me. Black is not trash. It is you. One more time. Black is not trash. It is you. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nature Jab, man, and his website. What he say? Jab Aroma. He got deodorant, insecticides, sunblock, t-shirts, and now the man created plastic into fuel. Watch out, Exxon Mobil. And once again, congratulations, man. Round of applause. Job well done. Job well done, Julian Brown, man. Creating plastoline.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DOZHATOLDYA.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja told you.
The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and the guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliated individuals, organizations, or sponsors. The content is provided for entertainment and informational purposes only and should not be taken as professional advice. While we strive for accuracy, we make no representation or warranties about the completeness, reliability, or accuracy of the information discussed. Listeners are encouraged to verify facts and form their own opinions. The host and producers are not responsible for any errors, omissions, or outcomes related to the use of this content. By listening, you agree that the host and the production team will not be held liable for any actions you take or decisions you make based on the information presented. Thank you.